Did she mention what time our car service is getting here? No. We should get the door. There's crepes downstairs if you want.
Crepe. Crepe.
There's crepes downstairs if you want.
I get to study the difference between two specimens born into the world with exactly the same genetic material. In the Lynch's case, there are 7 major ones.
Lynch. Lynch.
In the Lynch's case, there are 7 major ones.
We introduced a new flagship product in 2009, the Leviathan.
Yes. The safe that you marketed as impregnable.
Impregnable. Impregnable.
The safe that you marketed as impregnable. The safe that you marketed as impregnable. Did you people learn nothing from the Titanic?
Titanic. Titanic.
Did you people learn nothing from the Titanic? Your company introduced a supposedly unbreakable safe in 2009.
Unbreakable. Unbreakable.
The unbreakable safe in 2009. Your company introduced a supposedly unbreakable safe in 2009 and then paid the price for your hubris when a
Hubris. Hubris.
and then paid the price for your hubris when a Well, the police must be looking into who robbed your vault. I take it the how is where I come in.
I think that there must have been a 5th conspirator.
Conspirator. Conspirator.
I think that there must have been a 5th conspirator. We have 6 layers of bleeding edge security, redundancy at every step.
Redundancy. Redundancy.
Redundancy at every step.
This lock is not pickable. That key is what? A foot long? The tumblers are weighted so they cannot be manipulated.
Tumbler. Tumbler.
The tumblers are weighted so they cannot be manipulated with a pick. Could, of course, put a tiny camera on this fire extinguisher if you
Extinguisher. Extinguisher.
put a tiny camera on this fire extinguisher if
If you want to get in there, he's got to read it to you. He's in Gestalt right now. He's had the fob on him the whole time.
Fob. Fob.
He's had the fob on him the whole time.
I hadn't realized you were still so eager to impress her. You're dressed like you're going to a job interview, not brunch with a loved one.
Brunch. Brunch.
Not brunch with a loved one. Well, some people think so. But all 5 robberies attributed to Le Chevalier remain unsolved.
Unsolved. Unsolved.
They remain unsolved.
Who's that?
That is Peter Kent. He is head of the Kent Philanthropic Trust. And
Philanthropic. Philanthropic.
he is head of the Kent Philanthropic Trust. And
Is that a real hopper?
Hopper. Hopper.
Is that a real hopper?
buy an island with the art on these walls. Except that, it's a lithograph.
Lithograph. Lithograph.
It's a lithograph. You wouldn't be so brazen.
Brazen. Brazen.
You wouldn't be so brazen. You were right. Charles Briggs sent us on a snipe hunt.
Snipe. Snipe.
Charles Briggs sent us on a snipe hunt.
I can't believe I got in the subway with a Chopard watch. There are 200 carats of diamonds on that thing. I don't even...
Carrot. Carrot.
200 carats of diamonds on that thing. I don't even...
From the trash bag that thieves' landlord gave to the police. It's a simple handwritten note, a scrawled coffee order with the names of the criminals written...
Scrawl. Scrawl.
Scrawled coffee order with the names of the criminals written... It's a programming language called Malboge. It's designed to be impenetrable.
Impenetrable. impenetrable,
It's designed to be impenetrable. The language is designed to be impenetrable. The language's creator named it after the eighth circle of hell in Dante's Inferno. Now,
inferno, inferno,
in Dante's Inferno. Now, there are few people in the world who can even recognize Malboge as anything other than gibberish. Few as
gibberish, gibberish,
anything other than gibberish. Few as realized that he had the key for cracking the Leviathan. What? Any Leviathan.
So a guy on the jury planned a $40 million heist.
Well,
heist, heist,
So a guy on the jury planned a $40 million heist.
well.
Oren talks about you all the time.
What happened to this is a murder investigation.
Oh, a bit of a lull right now, actually. We're
lull, lull,
a bit of a lull right now, actually. But I know, Watson, that you share my love of all that is bizarre and outside the humdrum routine of ordinary life. You're
humdrum, humdrum,
and outside the humdrum routine of ordinary life. It's this case, Watson. It renews one's faith in the profession. It's a life of boundless surprises, detective work.
boundless, boundless,
It's a life of boundless surprises, detective work. Until his employer forced early retirement on him. Jeremy Lopez, son of a locksmith.
locksmith, locksmith,
Son of a locksmith. Until his employer forced early retirement on him. Jeremy Lopez, son of a locksmith, paid his way through school by plying his father's trade.
ply, ply,
Paid his way through school by plying his father's trade. So probably started as a joke. Jurors spend a lot of time together, lots of idle chit-chat.
chit, chit,
Lots of idle chit-chat.
So, who was the inside man?
This is Amelie Widomski, a homemaker from Roosevelt Island.
homemaker, homemaker,
Homemaker from Roosevelt Island. Homemaker from Roosevelt Island. Couldn't make any sense of it until I noticed that she'd written her maiden name on some paperwork. Amelie.
maiden, maiden,
That she'd written her maiden name on some paperwork. Amelie. It was a beautiful theory, not a hair out of place. First robbery, the team of jurors turned criminals who turned on each other like a pack of rabid dogs, but
rabid, rabid,
turned on each other like a pack of rabid dogs, but
Whatever remains, no matter how improbable, is the truth.
sounds like a windbag.
windbag, windbag,
Sounds like a windbag. Quite the opposite. If I could attribute 3 miracles to her, I would nominate her for sainthood.
sainthood, sainthood,
I would nominate her for sainthood.
Heard it gave you people my DNA.
Yeah, we had a little problem with that. Something went wrong with one of the swabs.
swab, swab,
Something went wrong with one of the swabs of his...
But honestly, I don't like needles. I don't see why I
There
should
they are.
have to.
The evasions and rhetorical curlicues of a...
evasion, evasion,
The evasions and rhetorical curlicues of a... I suppose being proven right is the best gift of all. There was no genius who independently cracked the Leviathan. It was
leviathan, leviathan,
who independently cracked the Leviathan. It was
Triplets?
triplet, triplet,
Triplets?
Of Vincent van Gogh's masterpiece, Theater. It was delivered by courier to the head of the...
courier, courier,
It was delivered by courier to the head of the...